Will scoring goals continue to be a problem for the Montreal Canadiens?
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be their biggest problem. The question is whether or not it rears its ugly head. I mean, the Canadiens, if they can continue to roll four lines and get the benefit of these clean breakouts that Claude Julien has worked on and the forecheck going, they have a chance to score goals no matter what the talent is in the roster. But you have to figure their limitation is going to be on the offensive side if they run into a problem.
It's like when people are saying that they should go out and try and get like a superstar like a Matt Duchene, which was almost impossible to get, but they don't have anyone like that you can rely on and say this guy's really going to bring the offense. That it's like Eric said, that this could potentially be an issue again if they don't sort of follow the path that they're under right now.
Well, I think the good thing is, as they hoped, we're seeing goals now from like Byron and Lehkonen and at least one from Gallagher. Because that's what they're going to need. They're going to need the secondary scoring like we had from Weiss and everybody a couple of years ago. I actually don't think it's going to be that much of a problem if they keep playing the way they are. The biggest obstacle I see ahead is Ottawa. That team is really well coached. They've got pretty deep scoring. They're big. And I think, I kind of feel like the path to the East final goes through Ottawa. If they can beat them, we'll see.
I guess we'll see because they're going to play 3 games against each other in 8 days coming up.
Remember what happened, though, at the first third of the season or the first half, even when the Canadiens were high up in the scoring? They were scoring so many goals per game. What happened to that team?
Well, that eventually erodes because it's unsustainable. When you have a guy like Torrey Mitchell who starts with 7 goals in his first 18 games and his career high is 11, that's probably not going to be sustainable. Paul Byron, who was a waiver claim, who scored 14 goals in the first 2 months of the season, that was probably going to be unsustainable. But the fact that Byron's coming back, Mitchell's back on the board. Mitchell is a guy,
39 games without a goal, though. I saw that. I couldn't believe it. It's like half the season.
When the games get tough, he shows up and plays. Go back a couple of years in the playoffs, he scored a few goals for the Canadiens, and that was essential. And I made a point on Twitter last night, and it wasn't intended to be as much of a shot at Thomas Plekanec as a reflection of the reality that the only difference between those two players right now is $4.2 million in salary, $4.8 million in salary. If Thomas Plekanec is going to be a guy that continues to go up and down the ice and doesn't produce any offense and purely works in a shutdown role, Torrey Mitchell has a better face-off percentage. He's as good of a skater, and if he can actually produce a little bit of offense, there's not much of a difference between
And he's
those
from
two
Greenfield
players.
Park, right there, I think.
There you go. That says it all.
Move him up.
Okay. Check out the full episode on hockeyinsideout.com now.